How does one debug a program written by a cat? Debugging a program written by a cat would likely be a challenging task, as cats do not possess the cognitive abilities necessary to understand or write code. However, let's imagine a scenario in which a cat has somehow gained access to a computer and managed to type out a program. The first step in debugging a program written by a cat would be to try and understand what the cat was attempting to accomplish with the code. This would likely involve examining the code and attempting to make sense of any patterns or sequences of characters that the cat may have typed out. It may also be helpful to try and identify any comments or documentation that the cat may have included in the code, as these could provide valuable insight into the cat's thought process. Once you have a general understanding of what the cat was trying to accomplish with the code, the next step would be to try and identify any errors or bugs that may be present in the program. This could involve running the program and observing any error messages or unexpected behavior that may occur. It may also be helpful to use a debugging tool, such as a debugger or code profiler, to help identify the source of any bugs or errors. One of the main challenges in debugging a program written by a cat would be trying to understand the reasoning behind the cat's code. Cats do not have the ability to think logically or to understand the concepts that are involved in programming, so it may be difficult to determine why the cat wrote certain lines of code or why the program is not working as intended. This can make it difficult to fix bugs or errors and can make the debugging process more time-consuming. Another challenge would be that cats don't have the ability to communicate their thoughts, making it impossible to ask them about their thought process or to understand their intentions. It is also unlikely that a cat would have any knowledge of programming concepts or syntax, so the code written by a cat is likely to be completely nonsensical. It is important to remember that cats are animals and do not have the cognitive abilities necessary to understand or write code. Therefore, any program written by a cat is likely to be nonsensical and contain numerous errors and bugs. It is unlikely that such a program would be able to accomplish anything useful, and it would probably be more efficient to start from scratch with a new program rather than trying to debug the cat's code. In conclusion, debugging a program written by a cat would be a challenging task. Due to the cat's lack of cognitive abilities and programming knowledge, understanding the reasoning behind the cat's code would be difficult and fixing bugs and errors could be time-consuming. It would probably be more efficient to start from scratch with a new program rather than trying to debug the cat's code.